Hello, this is Mark PH70, Mark Harris. Greetings, deceivers and non-deceivers. This is Insane Orangutan. Revelation 13. This has got the beast in it. When the beast first shows up, it's got the false prophet in it. It's got the number of the beast in it, 666, which is the number of a man. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw out of the sea come a beast coming up, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon its horns 7 diadems or crowns. And upon its heads a name of evil speaking. That's blasphemy. That's how this translation translates blasphemy. The beast is coming up out of the sea. That is the transition between Aquarius and Pisces. We're in the age of Aquarius, but the first part of the age of Aquarius is 33 years of Pisces. Probably by the time I post this, we will have gone through 15 years of the 33 years. That means in 18 years and a few months, the beast has to be here. For those of you who don't understand astrology, I don't know what I can say. Understand the ages and everything, the ages in astrology. I don't know what I can say, but the beast will have to be here in 18 years. And supposedly he's coming before that. The middle of this age is by 2017. By the beginning of 2017 will be the middle of this age, of this small age of Pisces under Aquarius. But it says, I saw out of the sea a beast coming up. That is this time. The beast, and people are telling me, people are telling me that it's Raj Patel. That Raj Patel is the beast. And I'm getting to the point where I think he is. And he is getting public. For those who don't know about Raj Patel, he is getting public. That is coming up. And the 10 horns, if you'll notice, are the same as in chapter 12 of Revelation. Chapter 13 of Revelation has the same with chapter 12 of Revelation, 10 horns. It's the same as Satan. It says the devil and Satan, or the adversary is what it says here, but it says Satan in other translations. The slanderer means, the devil means slanderer, called devil, which means slanderer, and actually means the attacker, Satan, and Satan the attacker. And he had, these 12 horns, these 10 horns, and 7 heads. It says, and the beast that I saw was like to a leopard. Now that, I think, would be Greece. And its feet, and this is from, and its feet as of a bear, and its mouth as the mouth of a lion. Now the feet of a bear, that is from Daniel. It refers to the bear in Daniel, which was Persia, or Medio-Persia, or Media and Persia. And it was told to the bear in Daniel, get up and eat all the meat you want. And it had 3 ribs in its mouth. And also in Daniel, I think maybe about chapter 8 or chapter 9 of Daniel, it says that the beast had iron teeth. So you put these two together, Revelation and Daniel. The beast had iron teeth and bronze claws. And iron has to do with Rome, and bronze has to do with Greece. And the leopard, I think, has to do with Greece. The beast has to do with Persia. And the mouth has the mouth of a lion with iron teeth. That has to do with Babylon. So I think it's asking us to go back to history, and I haven't done that a lot. Go back to history and figure out what these kingdoms were like. And that is what the beast will be like. And the dragon gave to it his power and his throne and great authority. It says, and I saw one of the heads as slain to death, and its deadly stroke was healed. And as I've talked about before, this is Rome. This is Rome. They got a deadly stroke. Rome was over. The Goths, the Visigoths, and maybe the Goths, and the Goths went down and attacked Rome about 500 A.D. and it was over, but it was healed. So it's obviously one of the kingdoms that has been before, because it had a deadly stroke and it was healed. And all the earth wondered after the beast, and they bowed before the dragon, and that's Satan from chapter 12, who gave authority to the beast, and they bowed before the beast, saying, who is like the beast? So they're worshiping the beast, bowing before or worshiping the beast, saying, who is like the beast? Who like the beast? Who is able to war with it? And there was given to it a mouth speaking great things. And this is the horn in Daniel, the horn that had eyes like a man and a mouth speaking great things. And there was given to it a mouth speaking great things, and evil speakings, that's blasphemy. And there was given to it authority to make war 42 months. And it's clear he makes war against the Christians. It's clear from Daniel he makes war against the Christians. That's his war that he's doing. And he might do other wars, but that's the primary war that he's doing, is against the saints. 40 and 2 months, that's 1,260 days. 30 days for a month, 1,260 days. In chapter 12. It's called 3.5 months, 1,260 days, or 42 months, 1,260 days, and 3.5 years. It said, and he opened his mouth for evil speaking toward God, and to speak evil of his name, and of his tabernacle, and of those who in heaven tabernacle. And there was given to it to make war with the saints. Okay, this is the war that I was talking about. Given to it to make war with the saints, and to overcome them. And there was given to it authority over every tribe, tongue, and nation. So this is everybody. The authority of the beast will be over everybody. So this is worldwide. If somebody thinks that the beast was one of the emperors of Rome, when some, I guess, I don't know. I mean, that's a thought, but that's not what's going on. When they think it'll be localized, it won't be localized. Every tribe, tongue, and nation, and bow before it shall all who are dwelling upon the land, whose names have not been written in the scroll of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. This goes again back to Daniel. It talks about the book in chapter 12, or the book or the scroll. that was written, that has the names of the saints. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. And it's talking about being able to understand, not just hearing physically, but being able to understand. If anyone a captivity gathereth, into captivity he goeth away. If anyone by sword killeth, it behooveth him by sword to be killed. Here is the endurance and the faith of the saints. And here is the false prophet. You got the devil in chapter 12. You got the beast in chapter 13. You got the false prophet, and then you got the mark and the number. And I saw another beast coming up out of the land. So the land is after we've passed this time. This second beast the second beast that causes the saints to be murdered cannot come up until 2033, because that's a small age of Aquarius. The 33-year age of Aquarius starts in 2033. And until that time, the second beast can't come up. And I saw another beast coming up out of the land, because it's not the sea, the land. So it has to be after 2033. And if you put it in the middle of 2033, it's whatever is halfway between, whatever is halfway between 2033 and 2066, which is the beginning of Capricorn, the small age of Capricorn. Let's see. I could work it out on my calculator. I'm pretty sure it should be 47, I think. If you go 33 times 33 times 1, I got that wrong. 1.5. 49 and a half. He shouldn't be, the second beast shouldn't be here if he's in the middle of the age, past before about 2050, which is a long time away. In a way, it's very short. And it had two horns like a lamb. This guy is imitating, this false prophet is imitating Jesus. This false prophet is imitating Jesus. Two horns like a lamb, because John said in 1 John, I think, 1 or 2, or in John 1 or 2, behold the Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of the world. Like a lamb, and it was speaking as a dragon, as Satan. This is how we know. When the false prophet comes and he's speaking like a dragon, this is how we know. Because he's speaking the words of Satan, just as the beast is. And all the authority of the first beast doth it before it. And it maketh the land and those dwelling in it that they shall bow before the first beast, whose deadly stroke was healed. And it doth great signs, and fire also it may make, to come down from the heaven to the earth before men. And it leadeth astray those dwelling on the land, because of the signs that were given to it to do before the beast, saying to those dwelling upon the land to make an image to the beast that hath the deadly stroke, that hath the stroke of the sword, and lived. And this will be a man. I think there will be an image of a man. I don't think it will be this symbolism in here. It will be the image of a man, the image of the beast. who at this point looks like Raj Patel. And there was given to it to give a spirit to the image of the first beast, that also the image of the beast may speak, and that it may cause as many as shall not bow before the image of the beast, that they may be killed. This is the future. This stuff won't happen for a while, but it is coming. The beast is coming now. And it maketh all, small and the small and the great, and the rich and the poor, and the freemen and the servants, or the slaves, that they may give to them a mark upon their right hand or upon their foreheads. I'm going to be clear about this. As far as I can see, if it's the middle of the age coming, yeah, that makes sense. About 2050. About 2000, because I'm working out in my mind, between 33 and 66 is about 50. Until until 2050, this won't happen. But the beast is coming up out of the sea. People will worship him, and that is coming. And the mark is coming, and that is a chip. It's clear they're putting chips in people. People are using chips to buy things, and for reservations, they're using chips. That it may give to them a mark upon their right hand or upon their forehead, or upon their foreheads, and that no one may be able to buy or sell except he who is having the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now, at this point, the saints, some of the saints at least, according to Luke 21, some of the saints won't be here. They'll be dead. Some of the saints will be killed by this time. Because it said before that if they don't bow before the image of the beast, that they shall be killed. That no one may be able to buy or to sell, except he who is having the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let he who is having the understanding, let him count or calculate the number of the beast, for the number of a man it is, and its number 666. Or in the King James Version, 666. But 6 is the number of comfort and pleasure. It refers to Taurus, being comfortable, enjoying the 5 senses. So that has to do with that. And it's repeated 3 times. So it's all about comfort and pleasure in this coming age. Suppose that's the intention. And it says it is the number of a man. So it's the same as men. People will see this as a good thing. This man reigning and this false prophet reigning that looks like a lamb. They will see this as good. And 666 adds up to 18, which is power. 8 working itself through 1. Power working itself into unity. Unity of power, which has to do with the beast reigning, really the city Rome reigning over everyone, as it says in the Bible, and I've already read that. I don't remember what was after this or before it. And and then 1, which is Rome, and 1 and 8 equals 9, which has to do with Mars, which has to do with supposedly I think it has to do with peace, but it has to do with Mars, which has to do with war too. All right. Thank you for listening. I wish you got something out of it. That's the only reason I'm doing this, because I don't think many people are interested in it, so I'm doing it for the few that are. God bless you.